Have you ever wondered what happens when true love enters a world built on wealth, status, and expectations? Let me tell you about Michael, the son of a powerful millionaire, who surprised everyone by falling in love with someone he was never meant to be with, the Maid. This is a story that breaks all the rules and teaches us something beautiful about the power of the heart. Let's go back to the beginning, where it all started. Michael Harrison grew up in this mansion. It's like a palace. Rooms filled with the finest things money could buy, walls covered with art, the smell of polished wood and fresh flowers everywhere. His father, William Harrison, was one of the wealthiest businessmen in the country. From a young age, Michael was surrounded by luxury, but it never felt right. You see, even though he had everything, Michael didn't feel free. When he was just a little boy, Michael would look out of his window, watching kids play together, running through fields and laughing. He would often sit there alone, wondering what it felt like to live a life without so many rules. His father had planned out every part of his life. He was to attend the best schools, learn all the right skills, and eventually take over the family business. But Michael dreamed of something different. Then we have Emma. Unlike Michael, Emma didn't grow up in a world of wealth. She came from a small, hardworking family who taught her the value of honesty and kindness. She joined the Harrison household as a maid when she was 19, wanting to support her family. For her, this job was an opportunity to provide, and she poured her heart into her work. It was in the mansion's grand library where Michael and Emma first crossed paths. Michael had come in to escape the guests at a large party his father was hosting. As he wandered in, he noticed Emma carefully organizing books. She hadn't seen him come in and was quietly humming to herself. It was such a small moment, but for Michael, it felt refreshing. Michael. Hey, that's a nice tune. Do you mind if I ask what song it is? Oh, I'm sorry, sir. I didn't realize anyone was here. It's just a lullaby my mother used to sing to me. It's nice. And please, call me Michael. No need for sir. And just like that, a small connection was made. This wasn't a moment of love at first sight, but it was the beginning of something real. Michael, the millionaire's son, didn't talk to Emma because he was bored or curious. He felt like he'd finally found someone who saw him as a person, not as an heir or a name. Over the weeks and months that followed, Michael and Emma found themselves drawn to each other. They would have little conversations in passing, share jokes, and sometimes just sit together in comfortable silence. Michael loved how Emma was genuine, and Emma appreciated how Michael seemed to understand her without judgment. They found a friendship that was real, rare, and precious. Unfortunately, it wasn't long before William Harrison noticed. He could see that his son was spending more time with Emma than he liked. One evening, he called Michael to his office and got straight to the point. Michael, I don't want you wasting time with the staff. You have responsibilities, and spending your time with a maid isn't one of them. Dad, Emma is a friend. We talk, that's all. That girl is not part of your world, Michael. You need to focus on your future. I have plans for you. But Michael didn't agree. He wanted to live a life that felt meaningful, one where he could choose his own path. And as time went on, his feelings for Emma grew deeper. He began to realize he didn't just care for her as a friend. He was falling in love. One evening, as they sat under a tree in the garden, Michael decided to tell Emma how he felt. Emma, I don't know how to say this, but I think I'm in love with you. I know it sounds crazy. I know we come from different worlds, but I don't care about that. I just care about you. Michael, I feel the same way. But what about your family? They would never accept me. I don't need their approval. I just need you. Soon after, Michael's father found out about their relationship. Furious, he gave Michael an ultimatum. If you marry her, I'll cut you off. No money, no job, no inheritance. It was a choice between love and wealth, between a life of luxury or a life with the person he truly loved. Michael chose Emma. He told his father he would give it all up for love. And with that, he left his family's mansion, choosing to build a life with Emma on his own terms. He knew it wouldn't be easy, but he also knew he was following his heart. Their wedding was simple, nothing like the grand celebration his father had imagined. It was held in a small church, with only their closest friends in attendance. But to Michael and Emma, it was perfect. In that small, humble place, they they promised to stand by each other forever. With no wealth to fall back on, Michael and Emma worked hard, side by side. They learned to cherish the small things like sharing a meal, laughing at silly jokes, and just being together. They didn't have the luxuries Michael grew up with, but they had each other, and for them, that was enough. Michael's journey was about more than just love. It was about finding true happiness, learning what really mattered in life. Sometimes, happiness doesn't come from wealth or status. Sometimes, it's about following your heart and choosing love over everything else. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like and subscribe for more heartwarming tales. Thanks for watching.